I think movie studios have finally realised that shared universes are unbreakable. Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So yes, I have finally seen Split. I'm about to shoot my movie review for you guys, and it is going to be spoiler heavy, as I feel that is the best way to talk about this movie. So if you haven't seen Split yet, then I recommend you go away, you watch it, you come back, you put me back on, and you watch this. Yeah. Spoiler alert! So Split, this is the latest movie from director M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Shamalama dang ho.
Who brought us movies like The Sixth Sense, I See Dead People.
Deadpool.
As well as movies like The Happening. It's the plants. They release chemicals. Why are you eyeing my lemon drink? I'm talking to a plastic plant.
Well, we can all say things just went tits up.
Yes, man, this guy has had some right poopers of a movie. And I did see The Visit, and for me personally, that film was slightly overrated for what it was. But Split, for the most part, is a fantastic movie that I highly recommend you go see. So yeah, let's get into my spoiler-heavy movie review of M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's Split. So Split stars Professor Xavier.
Boy, Stuart, these shared universes are so confusing.
McAvoy, stop breaking my walls!
Ladies, call me Jericho.
So yes, this movie stars James McAvoy as Kevin, who is an individual suffering from DID, which is also known as dissociative identity disorder. If you didn't already know, I did go to university, study psychology and counselling.
But what the fuck did you do with it?
Nothing. Did nothing with it. Yes, I did get myself a degree. So firstly, let's talk DID. Firstly, this is not schizophrenia. A lot of people get that confused, the misconception. Schizophrenia has nothing to do with multiple personalities. That disorder is to do with hallucinations and delusions.
That sounds familiar. No, it don't. Yes, it does.
Whereas DID, or formerly known as multiple personality disorder, is a fragmented identity of two or more personalities. In this case, Kevin, the main personality, or their true self, suffers from 23 personalities. If you've already seen Split, then you know there's going to be a number 24. Yes, if you haven't seen Split, why are you still here? I'm joking. Watch me, watch me, watch me. So I guess you could say McAvoy stars as Kevin, Barry, Patricia, Hedwig, Dennis, and so on. Yeah, the Beast. We'll get there. Now, if you're sat there thinking, fuck me, 24 personalities is an unrealistic amount, it's not. In some cases, there's some reported cases where individuals have had more than 100.
I know, right?
He hasn't got DID. What are you doing? So the reason Kevin has these personalities is all down to protection of Kevin. He suffered abuse as a child. So due to the trauma, the personalities manifest as a sort of defense mechanism. So if you take, for example, the personality of Dennis, who is very, very clean, he's got OCD, he doesn't like mess. That personality manifested after Kevin, as a child, was abused for leaving a mess, leaving crumbs all over the house. So in a way, you can sort of feel for not only Kevin, but you can feel for these different personalities that manifest over the period of the film. Now, every personality in this movie is different. You've got, like I said, Dennis, you've got Patricia. In total, you have 23 going on 24 personalities. You see, how many do you see in the movie? I think you see around 6, maybe 7 of these different personalities, and just seeing McAvoy go from the personality of Hedwig, the 9-year-old boy, to Dennis, the more serious character, or Patricia, the the female nun. It was absolutely fantastic, and McAvoy absolutely smashed it and showed what a phenomenal actor he is. I absolutely loved every scene he was in. He just captivates this whole... So talking of Hedwig, he was by far my favourite personality or character in this movie. I loved every scene he was in. He was hilarious. I mean, my name's Hedwig, and I have red socks. I just ate a hot dog. I also have blue socks. He was so good in this movie. So yes, as you can imagine, this film makes you laugh. I mean, you have a 2-minute sequence of Hedwig just dancing, which was fucking hilarious. But it's also serious at the same time. You can definitely feel the threat for the 3 female characters that have been kidnapped by Kevin and the personalities. So just the tones throughout this movie, it knew what it was, and like I said, it had fun with it, and it didn't shy away from its more serious tone, and I really enjoyed it. Now let's talk the big twist. If you like Shamalama Ding Dong movies, or you're a fan of his movies in general, then you know there is always a twist. So I'm sat there thinking, from the minute this movie starts, I'm thinking, right, what's the twist going to be? I'm going to work this out. And at first I was sat there and I was like, maybe the main girl Casey, who is kidnapped with the other 2 girls, is one of the personalities. Because basically, now hear me out, the psychologist of Dr. Fletcher, early on in the movie, is talking about DID, and in rare cases how 2 personalities can manifest at the same time. Now me, I've seen a lot of movies, so I am sat there thinking, they didn't just say that, that's going to be a part of it. It wasn't a part of it, but I was sat there thinking, it's going to be a part of it. But then I started questioning myself and being like, wait, no, because the other 2 girls wouldn't see Casey and him at the same time, because they're personalities, they're not real people. And so I was like, yeah, I went off that quite quickly. So I didn't work out the big twist, and they kept mentioning the Beast throughout the film, and I was like, hopefully they don't go there. And they went there! There's not a twist in this movie. There's not a twist. It's really weird. It's more of a reveal, if anything. So if you're waiting for a big Shamalama Ding Dong twist moment, it ain't coming. It ain't coming. So as I said earlier, there ends up manifesting a new personality known as the Beast. Now, the idea of this Beast, I was fine with throughout the whole movie. I was fine with it. I really liked the idea of there being this beastly...
From X-Men?
No. Beastly personality. But then the Beast actually happens, and you see James McAvoy fucking shredded. I mean fucking shredded. He was jacked. Veins bulging McAvoy. You see him sprinting like the Asian zombie from freaking Dawn of the Dead that makes me shit my pants, and he's climbing up fucking walls. I was like, I'm out.
Was he blue?
No.
God damn it.
So again, as a person that studied psychology and has an interest in overall mental health, the film for me was really realistic up until the point the Beast manifests, and I was just so taken out of it. I really was. I was like, okay, now we're in the Hollywood fiction. I mean, he took fucking shotgun bullets like a champ. Hashtag insert Walking Dead taking it like a champ reference here. But then the reveal comes, and just like Michael Corleone, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. So yes, the big reveal. This is an Unbreakable spin-off. Unbreakable, M. Night's previous superhero film. It shares a universe with that. And I don't know how we didn't see it coming. Have you seen the movie posters? They are so similar. It was under our noses the whole time.
I wish my boyfriend told me this was a superhero movie.
Now, personally, I am not a big fan of Unbreakable. I saw it maybe 1, maybe 2 years ago now with Hazzahmatron. Go check out his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description below. And we just ended up taking the piss out of Samuel Jackson's Mr. Glass. Like, oh no, I've fallen.
Smash!
But with Split, with the reveal, Bruce Willis, the camera pans from the news report of what we've just seen down a diner, and you see Bruce Willis sat there watching the news. There's a reference to Mr. Glass, and I was like, okay, now I get what's happening and how. And at first, I was very split.
Hey. Oh no!
Oh, smash!
No! Oh my god! Save me now! Help! I broke my leg!
But in the end, after a lot of thinking, and I mean a lot of thinking, I was okay with it, as technically this movie is a villain's origins, the Beast, and you know how I like my villains. I mean, was the reveal clever? Yes. Did I like it? For the most part, no, because for a big chunk of this movie, I was sat there like, get off the fucking walls! Where's Hedwig? Man, McAvoy has been juicing. James McAvoy, more like Hank McCoy!
It shits on my lawn. Hey Deadpool, when are you going to stop messing around on YouTube and come and join the X-Men? Colossus! Not now! This is important! But Deadpool, you look like a fool. No! You can wait.
I mean, would I have preferred a straight-up thriller about someone with DID? Sure. But hey, Split as a whole was still a great movie. Metal bar bending and all. So guys, have you seen Split? I hope you have, because otherwise I've just ruined the whole thing for you. If you have, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of it. Do you think there's going to be a third in this Unbreakable universe? And my question for you guys is, what is your favourite M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong movie?
Did someone say chimichanga?
No. So guys, did you like this movie review filled with all its antics? Let me know down in the comment section below. As well as, did you learn anything today from me teaching you about schizophrenia or DID? Let me know what Professor Paul has taught you today.
The P-Man. Well, that sounds sexually heroic. There's a fire. Call the P-Man. Hoses at the ready!
Guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See you later!
Bye guys! It's been good, Paul. Been good.
It's good. It's been good, Paul.
P-Man.
Paul, man.
Deadpool. Stop it. Deeper. Stop it.
So guys, you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay up to date with content from me, then click subscribe here. I've linked a few other videos here for your entertainment. If you want to check those out, just click on the image shown. If not, look over my channel. I'm sure there's some other content you will enjoy. Thanks for watching guys, and as always, take care.